So then we are coming to the grouping principle. So grouping means, now if you are having 2 or 3 rooms which can perform similar functions, so hall, okay, family room, dining room. So usually in all these 3 rooms the same activities are done. So that is, family meetings are done, people sit there, family members discuss together many things, there are jokes being cracked, okay. So all these topics or all these activities are done in hall. In dining room also, when we are having lunch or dinner also, we are going to have a good discussion, family discussion. In family room also some important meetings are also done. So whether it is hall, family room or dining room, usually the same activities performed there, the same meetings or same discussions are done. So what if these rooms are grouped together, that is, if these rooms are placed side to side, or they are placed adjacent, they are placed nearby one another, so that will help our purpose. So these 3 rooms, if they are grouped together, if they are brought together, so that will help us serve the purpose. The similar way, if the dining room and kitchen room can be grouped together, because kitchen, if it is near to the dining room or adjacent to the dining room, it will be helpful for us to take the utensils or the vessels from the kitchen, keep those vessels in the dining room and have our lunch or dinner. So this is what grouping means. Then coming to the roominess principle. So roominess means, in simple terms, how much space we are having inside the room. Now a same room, if it is square in shape, it may look smaller when compared to a rectangular room having the same area. See, here only the shape is going to be changed, but not the area of the room. The same area of the room, if it is square, it looks a bit smaller when compared to the same area room which is having a rectangular shape. What else we can consider here? So we want cupboards, shelves, showcases, right? So if these things, or if these materials, or if these objects, the showcases, cupboards and all, if they are given in the built-in space, that is within the wall itself, if you are going to fit all these things, so it will help us to increase the space or the roominess of the room. So next, coming to the sanitation part. So sanitation means, it obviously means cleanliness. So if you are maintaining the cleanliness of the home daily, so that will boost the health of the family members. Along with that, if you are having sufficient ventilation in the home, along with that, if you are having sufficient amount of sun rays that are coming into the home, so all these 3 topics will help us to boost the health of the family members. So this is what sanitation means. Then flexibility aspect. So if coming to the flexibility aspect, so if one room can serve the purpose of 2 or 3 other rooms, so that is what flexibility means. So if you are having a big hall with less amount of furniture, okay, the same hall can be converted into bedroom at night for rest purpose. So that is what flexibility means. So let us see in the next video about the different other principles.